Okay, today is the final day of e-learning, and this is just a little bit of a reminder because going forward, we'll still be practicing the same skills we do throughout the school year. But today, I'd like you to push any of these documents that you might want to write on or circle or highlight. You can push them to Notability. So right now, I'm in e-learning day 8, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just remind you. So I'm going to tap right over here where it says Linking Words Biography. And we're going to take this and we're going to share it, remember? So we go to this box up here at the top right, and we're going to click that box. And then it opens up into a view file. So we still haven't moved it anywhere yet. So we're going to go back up here to these 3 little dots, and we're going to tap them, and we're going to hit send a copy. And then we're going to send it to Notability. Remember, we do this all the time, but just a reminder. Okay. And now all of the docs that are in here, or the files that are in here, and I'm going to click back up here to get back to Classroom. Remember, that's how we get back. And then when I close out of this, I'm back to my assignment for e-learning. So all of these things are what's due, right? So what you have to work on, and just these organizers here, the editing checklist, the pronoun chart, the well-crafted facts, and the linking, as they say under the headings, they're all for your biography. So let's take a look about what those mean, and I can help you. So you're going to go to your home screen and you're going to find Notability. So I'm just going to search mine because I haven't used it in a while. And I haven't put these in an organized place yet, but see, here they go. They all want to come in. So I'm going to put these, I'm going to organize them. So remember, I have a lot more subjects than you do, but I'm going to put these in writing because they're all for writing, right? So you can go ahead and organize yours if you'd like as well. If you don't want to, you don't have to. We can do it when we get back to school, something to keep us organized. So I hit done. And then now I'm going to go into my writing file here, and here they are. So I have these new organizers that I just sent. So these are going to help me out. So I have a lot more than you probably have. So I'm going to go to the first one, which says the linking words. So as we revise our text, we really want to look at what kind of words we're using when we start sentences or we start a new paragraph or an introduction, right? So when we want to link, we are going to use specific words. So if we want to show addition, meaning more of something, we're going to use some of these words. So additionally, also, and, okay, so on and so forth. Those are examples. To show consequences. So in other words, because a decision was made by your subject or your person, this is what happened. So as a result of, consequently, accordingly, okay, hence, all right. To show examples, this is the next way. So to show examples, obviously these go along with our structures for descriptive text. We've used these in our reading. Okay, to show emphasis. In other words, you really want to point something out. That's what emphasis means. You really want to point something out. So I would write here maybe that this is important. Okay, so emphasis means it's important. Okay, you really want to hit home on this fact. To show exception. Okay, so exception meaning all of this happened except, okay, so excluding, all right, there's something that's not included within that. So that would be exception, right? To show cause effect. So here's some cause effect words that would link. And then to summarize. So I really want you to focus on the summarizing, on your conclusion. Make sure you have words like this within your conclusion, okay? So a part of the revising process is looking over your text and then going back and really making changes that are necessary, okay, to make your paper more valuable and easier for your reader to read. All right. So then once you do that, I'm going to go to the other checklist that we have here. It's not really a checklist; it's more of a fact sheet. And I'm going to talk about these well-crafted facts. I'm not going to go into this in full detail, but I just want to let you know that these are just some examples. So basically what this talks about is we've pulled examples or we've pulled information from the encyclopedia. So this is like the research. You maybe didn't get your research from an encyclopedia. You've got it from an online source. You've got it from your nonfiction book that you read or the biography, okay? And you wrote down, let's say you wrote down this fact, or this is what you thought was important. So in this case, it says Celia Cruz was born Ursula Hilaria Celia Caridad Cruz Alfonso in the Santos Suarez neighborhood of Havana, Cuba. All right? you're not going to write this exact sentence in your paper. That's called plagiarism. We do not plagiarize. We do not plagiarize. What we're going to do is we're going to rewrite that sentence. So Veronica Chambers is the author of the book that we read about Celia Cruz. And the way she wrote it is, in the fabled land of Havana, where rhythm grows sweet and juicy like oranges in Florida, there lived a girl. Okay? And this is what's really important for us as writers, is that we take information that we get, okay, information we've gained, and then what we do is we put it in our own words, okay? So here's part 1 of the video. Click for part 2 to see what we can do next.